What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to bring back one of my favorite series from EU4, and that is the Wheel of Achievements here. I have loaded up onto this nifty little wheelofnames.com wheel here all of the achievements that I do not have in Vicky 3. We're going to spin it and see what we can, what we're going to be doing today. So it could be something as easy as expelling relations with France as GP when you have cordial relations, or something as hard as taking over the U.S. as the Indian territory. Let's just kind of see what happens. We could have a really good time, or my next little weekend and week of recording this could be hell. So let's find out. And looks like we are going to... What is authoritarian? I don't know what this one is. Authoritarian. Okay, let me take a gander at the Steam achievements. We're going to find this one right here. Let's pull it up. Authoritarian. Passed single-party state, militarized police, and outlawed dissent laws. Okay, so become repressive regime. What's the best nation to do this as? Do we spend another one to see if we get a nation to play as here? Maybe we do. Let's remove authoritarian. We'll do that one. Let's see if we can get one that's for like a nation to help us out here. Okay, that one is just a... Okay, that one's not going to work. That one's to go and play as the revolution and win as that whenever you have a revolt. Give me something that has a nation theme here. Hermit Kingdom. That's the play as Korea. There we go. We're going to go and make a repressive Korea here. So let's pull up that one as an achievement here. So we need to do Hermit Kingdom. As Korea, act on the Donghack movement petitions. And then we want to do authoritarian. So those two are our ones that we're going to be going for. And we'll try to sneak in some other ones when we can here. So let's go ahead and go back to the game itself. Okay. New game here. Egalitarian society would be funny, but we're not going to do that. We'll just go for like a little economic dominance. Iron Man mode. Select any country. Let me just name this Actually, I'm going to have to do that when I click my nation anyway, so... Alright, come over here. We're going to do Authoritarian Hermit Kingdom is what the name is going to be. I did not get a chance to name that. Oh, okay, here we go. So I just note this later. Authoritarian Hermit Kingdom. Say a little blurb here. Korea under the Joseon dynasty looks inward, consumed by its factional politics, while changing times force Korea to consider the outside world. Absolute monarchy, Confucian, Korean, 5 million GDP, 60 million pop. We are your basic Asian minor power, basically. So, tech-wise, I expect us to be a little bit behind. Actually, not terrible. I think I'm going to want stock exchange pretty fast, purely for mutual investment rights, because we are friends with China. But I think priority here is going to be lathes towards railways. Let's look at our situation. So we need to become authoritarian as all get out here. Just to recoup what that was. That was having outlawed dissent. Militarized police force, right? Is that what that said? I gotta pull this damn achievement up on my side screen here to know what I'm even going for. Single party state, militarized police, and outlawed dissent. So militarized police is over here. That's actually not terrible. And then single party is going to be over in our power distribution here. I honestly don't hate it. Okay. So we can still do a lot of reforms otherwise. We could do other kinds of stuff here. And so what's our journal entry? So let's start with that. Because we do have some reforms that should be happening, right? Looks like a no. What am I doing? Look over here. A little scatterbrained here. Because we are friends with China. We are their subject, which is going to be a whole thing. I'd love to, be free We can ruin their legitimacy. Let's do this. So here's the thing, is China, we can get China to fall apart without trying too hard here. We're also in their markets. We're going to have a ton of different stuff going on that's going to be really impactful. I would love to somehow, like, Uno reverse, take control over their stuff. Port, barracks, make sure everything's running what I want it to run here. So being in the Chinese market actually is going to probably help us a lot here, because we can just produce stuff for them and then slowly take over their market in other ways. And just kind of sell stuff to China, especially we can get mutual investment agreements between the two of us. That would be great. Okay, so what do we need right now that would make us money? Hardwood's on the list there, but opium's also very good here. They're not going to do the opium wars, but I don't think they're going to win. So maybe we avoid doing opium for now. What's our wood production looking like here? None. Let's fix that. Let's do 2 of those, and we're going to do one of those buildings is going to be focusing purely on hardwood. Speaking of, sawmills on both of you, and you're going to have you, the smaller one, focus on hardwood. That'll be our start there. I was looking at laws again. We can also leverage some taxes. Let's tax opium. Let us tax services. Let us tax liquor. And as far as our government here, it's a damn good question what we want to do with this. Let's get the armed forces strengthened here. And just for our heir is a traditionalist, our current guy's a traditionalist. Let's throw the armed forces in there just to have some, you know, variety here. Maybe also throw in the Confucian scholars. Let's go for professional army. This is the best wing for us to start with, other than doing dedicated police force here. Start with the armed forces reform. It's going to piss off the Yangban officials a little bit here. And maybe we boost up and do 2 pumps of a new construction capacity, just to get us something going here at the start. Yeah, it saves us a bunch of authority. What do we produce in our current states here? Our largest state is going to produce about, looks like down here, 870,000 GDP, 879,000 GDP. Where are we building this stuff? So it's in Gyeonggi and Yeongnam. So Gyeonggi is over here. Let's go ahead and do road maintenance to get this stuff built faster. And let's just let that kind of run here. We'll keep the high authority here so we get better dynamic time. And let's go on pause here. Xing is supporting our regime. That's going to make our stuff go down. But the good news, let's get interested in Japan here. Since Korea and Japan are best of friends, historically speaking. What's our current guy here? He's a pious diplomat. Sounds like he doesn't do a damn thing for us. Okay, we need friends. Let's be friends with the bear. Let's be friends with our friend Great Britain. I have to cough real quick, so give me a moment. Sorry about that. I'm coming off of a cold I had at the end of the week here. What do we want to do? Give them some control over the law. Second stall. Second verse, same as first. We are going to lose some bureaucracy. Yeah, it's going to be a wonderful thing trying to get rid of our reforms here. We are not going to help them. They can pick rocks for all I care. Building up our stuff over here. Looks like they fixed the hardwood problem immediately. Let's also queue up, I think, just 1 coal mine. That way it's available to the market. And then we want to go hard into things that have a lot of shortages here. So let's look at clothing. As potentially profit end of street. Let's do probably 20 of these. That's going to be a ton of years to do that, but we'll just queue it up. Ask somebody to work on the backlog. Making friends. Manipulating China to hopefully be our boy here. What else can I do? Would you give me knowledge sharing? Would you? Still suffering on our economic success chance here. Okay, this army is going to fail. Let's go and cancel that. That's unfortunate, but it happens. We have plenty of bureaucrats already, which is good, actually. Let's do dedicated police force. Just get it established. Can we build tobacco plantations? We can. Leave things be for now. This law is going to pass very fast. It's going to actually probably cost us a lot, right? 160? That's our bureaucracy situation. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do like another 8 of these, get it up to 10. We'll need it. Go ahead and kick that log camp up so we finish that too. We're just getting built. It's getting built in Yeongnam, and these are getting built in Yonghao. Okay, road maintenance. And Yeongnam is over here, so road maintenance there, and then we'll drop the road maintenance over here. Okay. And all of these are in Gyeonggi, so we'll go to Gyeonggi later. There is the law enforcement. We are losing money. That is fine. Burning ashes. We will send them not 12K government. No, no, no. We'll just take the L. We have some private investment here. Looks like we're losing the opium wars. Not surprising. They didn't get their friend Russia to help. So it looks like we'll have a big GB involvement in this region. Cotton gin's going to get done. Working on lathes. I want to get our innovativeness up a little bit. Do we have access to universities? Feels like a no. Let's raise our taxes here. Lower our government wages. That's crazy that we were actually paying more than we needed to. Let's not have credit problems. Okay, 5K is the number to kick us back down. I don't want to get our radicals too high here. We can do another law. Can we do anything that's good for us? The answer is no. What if I were to just do some shenanigans and put the intelligentsia in here? A lot of radicals. We can take some time with this, can't we? Yeah, we don't have to be, like, change things too crazy to accomplish our goal here. We don't actually have to go and reform a ton. We could stay pretty repressive. Maybe we just need to build up our economy in some way. National Guard. What does National Guard do for us? Other than cost me a lot of bureaucracy. Bunch of battalions to be radicalized. Conscription rate, quick move radicalization. There's a lot of support for it. We'll lose some approval. Anybody else trying to get involved in our region? Nope. This might be a slow campaign, because we can just do a lot of internal building. But I don't necessarily hate that. It is coming out right off the back of doing a Japanese campaign, so... a little bit of the same. But that's never truly a terrible thing. Let's see about the way to actually pull something off here. I thought we were going to have some kind of thing we could do here. We need more iron mines. That's actually getting queued up already. Is that me queuing that up, or is that just in our private construction? Private construction, it seems. Okay, our money is going up. Maybe we do more construction here. We're back to baseline taxes. So if I do one more construction, what would it cost us? Probably more than 5K. How much are gold reserves? We have enough that I think it's worthwhile, honestly. Let's bump it up. Don't know what that pop-up was. We have a new politician that died. So we have a reformer intelligentsia, royalist authoritarian. Let's bolster our intelligentsia here. I want our group strong enough to get this law passed. Suffer decreased autonomy. So they are willing to give us decreased autonomy. All this because they are supporting our regime. So our regime should be very happy here. It also is going to hurt their regime too, though. Which I'm curious. I want to know if we can influence them enough to get them to collapse. and have the Heavenly Kingdom event, because that's going to definitely help us if they have low like authority here. It could be a case of them just not doing anything the entire game if we're not careful. Russia likes us, and we should have GB like us as well. Do we have anyone who wants to support our independence? Probably not. Looks like this is going to fail its debates. Dye workshops and crystal glass. We'll do leaded glass here and probably focus on Chinaware. Yeah, that could be something in high demand. And we'll do wrought iron tools. All of those sound good to me. Need some lead. We can import lead, though. Or we can build it ourselves. Do one in Gyeonggi. Because now we're working on mechanical tooling. All this is going to require iron, which is good for us getting atmospheric engine. Let's also get the these three things, and then we'll probably want to hit up intensive agriculture. Kind of the core things to do. You know, honestly, intensive agriculture before these could be an argument point here. We do have a ton of excess of certain things. Bill's going to fail. And we got no setback. Can't blame a guy for trying. Only so much you can do. There is our lead mines. Gold discovered in West Borneo. Have a level 4 steel mill in the state. Okay. Making money again with our increased production capacity. There is a movement going on over here. Could I get involved for something? Liberate Izo. Conquer state. Conquer Hokkaido. Can I fight that many Japanese? No, I cannot. So we'll just let them do the thing. Not my problem. Yet. Would love to be independent from these guys. Alright, that law failed. What is this? Neck poor laws. There is a movement for it. Let's do it. It's going to piss some people off, and it's going to cause me some bureaucracy problems, but it will make our country better, I guess. A little bit. Alright, well, let's add some guys to the queue here, because we know we're going to need it if this law gets passed. If I could just find the right button here. Let's do 7 more here. Poison of the poor. Hell, maybe it won't pass. I'll do all this for nothing, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going to work on trying to make some money out of this. Precision tooling will help us a little bit here once we unlock it. We are going to need to start building up for that, though. My Yana Pop could be a little bit radical. Let's booster the industrialists. I'm fine building a repressive capitalist regime. Gyeonggi, we want to be the... Okay, let's make sure I'm keeping doing this the right one. Gyeonggi needs to be doing road maintenance here. We'll cancel the other ones to save us a little bit of authority here. Want to always be boosting our construction on the one that is building right now. There's not a lot of micro we can do in this game, but that's one of them. At least I should say not a lot of micro in the early game. There should be a good amount of micro in the late game here. So what's our private construction looking like here? A lot of tooling and some whaling, huh? This law's going to get passed. Do we have enough money to, or influence to actually tank it? A little bit. Not a ton. We'll see how this affects us. I almost never get the bonuses from having excess bureaucracy. Bet you it's a good bonus, but I just never really feel its effects there. It's so much to invest to get that. Let's also not be in Russia's situation here. Dutch East Indies. Cool color. Let's make friends with France. We have poor laws. Help to come in. That's probably going to hurt us, right? That's 2K from welfare. We play 7K to China as a tributary. That is unfortunate there. Would love to be independent here. Let's just start getting early resire up here. That way I can hopefully get some people on my side. I don't mind if we piss China off a little bit. We can't hold against them, but we should be able to get some friends to maybe help us out. I think I can still improve with them, even though... What's going on over here? Egypt's having some problems. Hate to see it. Not really. We're fine with seeing it. Screw you, Egypt. Alright, increase our construction capacity even more. Really just benefiting from having this Chinese market. It's hard to balance that and the diplomatic expenses we have, because this just keeps growing as we grow. Our economy's going up. We're just focusing on making clothing for our overlord. Can we export some of this and make profit off of it? Yeah, let's export some stuff to the British and just profit from Chinese labor. I also need to build some iron mines. Ton of productivity in Gyeongju, probably from the workforce there. So let's kick that up a little bit. We should kick this to be above some of our other things we're building here. Do one of these and just kick up our iron mines here. What is this? So you are an authoritarian. Get out of here. New anti-country lobby. Okay. Who is our current? We have a royalist. Okay. Nothing crazy surprising there. Can we do professional armies yet again? We can try. Could kick them out of the government and cause some problems, but we won't. Instead, we're going to just tank this apparently credit shortage that we are having. Let me just raise tax a little bit to deal with that. Wow, a stall? No. Never would have expected that. Not like I haven't tried this 7 fucking times. Don't like how... Okay, now I'm seeing the shortage here. Okay, livestock ranches. 2 slaughtering houses here. Need to start slowly building up some steel industry. Sulfite bleaching will get that sulfur. Yeah, steel mills. Let's do this, and then we're going to import the steel. My voice is shot, apparently. Let's go ahead and just sneak in at the really top of the queue here. Let's get a steel mill in Yonghao. Let's also, again, check here. So, Gyeonggi, we have Yongso, Gwanbuk, Yonghao. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. I also need a sulfur mine. We'll do Yonghao too, but get the steel mill first. It's more value to me than paper. Okay, we're getting some things to spread passively. Another setback here. Get some lucky rolls. Come on. Don't screw me here, game. 3rd time's the charm, right? Surely we can hit that roll, right? You just gotta hit a 40% chance 3 times in a row. I'll take those odds. Even though they're not good here. Let's pay off our credit because I don't want to be spending too much interest. Our diplomatic pacts are going to slowly kill us this game. Yeah, I need a way to be free of the friend here. So do you have any rivals? You don't. People just love your market, China. Unless we can force you to collapse somehow, I don't see how we're going to make too much out of this. Let's also cut down our tax here. We don't want to go too high on taxes because it's going to cause our radicals to grow up here. We'll ride the line between solvency and poverty here. Who is this? This is the armed forces. We'll just lose our stuff. I want to keep the armed forces strong. This is really the only law I care to change right now. Serfdom would be good to get rid of. And our isolationist, traditionalist shit. Oh! Come on. You can do it. Oh my god, my voice. Okay, hopefully that's better. Coming off of being sick the last couple days, so Running a little bit raw here. Oh my god, we got it passed. What do I even do with this now? Well, we just sit with it, that's for sure. Taxes, I think we do a little T tax if we need to keep us afloat here, but this is not enough of a difference for me to care about increasing the price of a good. So now what do we do? Well, theoretically, we would want to get the intelligentsia in control over here. Let's do something like this. Our government's going to be a little angry. That's fine. What I want to do... Oh yeah, give me that legitimacy. That's going to be actually important here. I want to do a little bit of some shenanigans here. Who actually is in favor of this? This is like an Confucian scholars like it. Okay. Can I go to tenant farmers? -7. So that's going to activate a lot of their bad stuff here for the Yang Ban. Let's just let the intelligentsia grow here. I think when we have enough money, I want to go and build up some universities. That'll give a little power to the intelligentsia and give us more research, both of which are very important for us. In fact, let's just commit to it. Let's build up 5 universities in Yongho. Each of these gives 2 innovativeness. What's our cap right now? You know, relatively fit. Let's call it 20. We'll do 10 universities. It'll be expensive, but we have paper in great amounts because this is, you know, Chinese market. So I don't hate it. Also, Gyeonggi. Are we doing this in Gyeonggi? We are doing romance in Gyeonggi. Private investment is coal mines. Okay. Do we have enough? Our private investment is growing, so we could have more construction capacity. It's just funding that. So I do want to also our taxes are probably, yeah, 9K from Great Britain is damaging relations against us. Why? What do you want with me? You are belligerent. Target of conquest. Well, that's unfortunate. What can you do about that? Probably not much. Just we need to have an army here. So this is a land reformer and a land reformer. You should let them just lose some popularity here. We'll keep dueling around because it's a good way to eliminate dissidents occasionally. So we can kind of see how that goes. So I want to do something with this intelligentsia guy. How has their clout kind of gone up here? This is the Confucian scholars. I'm being dumb. It's trending upwards. Pure strength, a bunch of it from wealth. Average wealth, purple, active pop, and a good leader here. Electric engine pumps is something we want to turn on everywhere. It's going to cost us more tools. But we should be fine for that. Tools are going to be in demand here. We have 1 steel mill. Surely you should be producing more stuff here. Is it not being employed? Shortage of steel. Where is our steel mill? It should be over here, right? Unwilling to hire. You should be making a ton of profit. Iron is just in shortage here. Iron is not in shortage. Iron is in shortage. Okay, it's fluctuating. Okay. Well, let's invest a little bit more in our iron mines. Let's also kick these government administrations down even more. We don't need those. Don't hate the textile mills here. Let's do some iron mines, though. Let's go ahead and go up to, call it 10 iron mines. And what's the state? Gyeonggi. Are we still doing it? Maybe I should do this in all of our states. The duel. The reformer versus the reformer. Stop it. Both of you need to stay in power or stay strong. So I'm supposed to get an event for these reforms, right? Or something like that. You need to have a university, you need to have a whaling industry. And have an admiral. Do we not have profitable resources here? Why are you struggling so hard? Turkey's having a problem. Let's cut back our taxes here. The ailing king. Here we go. Look at this dude smoking a doobie. Despite his young age, King Huan Yi has been struck by a bout of severe illness. His rapid deterioration sparked fears he is not long for the world. And he dies. Bian Yi is our new king. Is he young? He is sickly and pious. I have a feeling he might not be long for the world either. Sure, this is the beginning of our event chain, right? Assuming we have one. Our trade routes here. We are still selling some stuff to GB, despite being isolationist, which is interesting. Let's just keep doing this to make sure they, I want to try to get my Liberty Desire up with these guys as much as possible here. Doesn't make sense that we have a shortage of the steel here when we have a perfectly fine steel mine that can employ people. Or they're not satisfied with their current employment. Okay. Unable to hire, not even unwilling. So we need more qualifications here. Let's do a little bit of social mobility in this region then. Or is that what it was? Yeah, it was social mobility. Help a little bit with our hiring practices. Get it back to a baseline. I could do some taxes to make us meet our balance here. Is China at war? Why do you have such demand for small arms? I guess they're retrofitting their troops. Okay, I'm thinking we up our capacity even more. Let's do some in Yongho, just because we end up building some more. I'm doing 3 because fuck it, why not? The only reason I can think of that. So we're gonna go up to 3 here in Yongho. We'll take the loss of resources here and we'll adjust to meet that demand whenever it's reasonable. Mainly, I think we're gonna need to build more iron. So let's do more of that. What is our excess capacity here? It's up to level 20. So let's do another 5 here. We're getting a little bit close to railways. I probably should want to build a motor industry just to keep us started here a little bit. Let's do 1 or 2 in Yongho. So also go back and we're going to now drop these government administrations. We don't need them. And I just want to kind of get through our queue here. This can be our next step here. Establishing fact with France. I like that idea. Why do you hate me? I love you, France. Can I get a defense pact with anybody? Screw you, Japan. Let's do a defense pact with somebody. France and Russia. Neither of them care about me. That's really a shame. All right, we're losing some money. We're going to raise our taxes and make ends meet here. We'll slowly work to getting those back to normal here, but 50 construction is not bad for where we are in the game. Especially since we're only, what, 14 years in? Should we have, this might go really fast. Okay, I'm going to do a law change here. Yangban really like us. That means I can make a play for tenant farmers. It's unlikely to pass, but we'll try. We need to start just kind of, throwing it out there, see what happens. We have a abolitionist in charge of the Confucian scholars. Do we have an event happen with this guy? I wish we did. Any journal entries here? Not really. Bill already failed on its first debate. That's looks like we're gonna be doing great here. So we're building a great. It's just not able to find the people to work these factories, man. They're also struggling here. I need to build another port, I think, here. Let's get a port. So having a port will help us because we can go and do cargo ports there. Save us some funds. Okay, do I want to bolster anybody else? Let's bolster the industrialists. Why not? Well, no, it's going to split our power. All right, there's railways. All these are really good laws to pass. I just don't know if we're going to do it. Also, tenant farmers is... If it passes, I'll be very happy. If it doesn't, oh well. But we'll try something else instead. What's the benefit of this? I guess bonus investment pool contribution here. We're doing fine on the investment. Can we grab a relationship with France here? Big no. And legislative failure. Can we do a law change here? I don't know why this is even possible. We have, there we go. Change our laws here. Let's do landed voting, or maybe wealth voting here. Let's do landed voting. Give us some semblance of having some control over what's happening. Okay, we're just churning through these. Do I still need to do the clothing stuff, or are we good on clothes? No, we still need some, but I think we can, Ooh, okay. Character appears. Surely this is going to be the beginning of our reform arc, right? Alright, let's get the universities knocked out, and then it's going to be a little bit motor industries just to get us started here. Because we want to get a railway in Gyeonggi. Not two, just one. Just we keep building more shit there. Do this now, actually. Boop, boop. Let's do road maintenance on all of these because we still have a ton of excess authority. Okay, can I cut my taxation levels? We have line infantry and dragoons now. Not gonna worry about upgrading those guys until we can. We're making a lot of money now. Let's cut back our tax a little bit. Our unrest is starting to get a little high for my liking. France. It's getting farther and farther away because of our army strength, I would assume. And now it gets, I hate that it gets stuck at 50 because it's like, you want leverage, right? Now considering the fact that I don't give a damn. Also Turkish. Poor Ottomans. Those guys got it tough. How much are we spending? We're spending 10k in our deployment. Bolster the industrialists. Okay, so this is going to be our railways done, and now we can start building universities and getting our innovativeness up a little bit here. Let's get this law passed, please. So how have we grown? We've grown pretty well. Maybe it's a good time to raise some taxes. Let's get some tea taxes and some porcelain taxes here. They can't decide whether or not they want to actually work this damn iron or steel mill I built. Yeah, I can't get people to hire. University should help that. Let's drop off 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, and build some of them. Oh, they are doing it in that state. Let's spread these out a little bit. Make sure we are subsidizing the one railway we have here. Good. Market access is improving there. So who is this? This is our... Okay, I'm fine with both those guys losing the power here. And there's a soil enrichment. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Sure. good. We'll need to probably build some more fertilizer to address this. How much fertilizer are we going to be short by? Probably a lot. Good thing we can build a fertilizer factory. Let's just go ahead and queue up 2 of these. 1 is probably enough, but 2 of them will have us some surplus. I hate that this is only producing 1 when we have the demand for it. Do I just have to import this stuff? Like, I don't... Somebody from the French is kind of crazy here. That's going to be immediately invalidated, but it's something. Let's just drop it. That's not worth our minimal convoys. University's been established. Let us go ahead and get university throughput for additional spread. Yeah, not crazy numbers there. But we should see that these guys are getting employed. I have to be free from them to actually be able to invest in their country. Give me knowledge sharing. Yeah. France wants foreign investment rights in Kyushu Treaty Port. Okay. And France has started to demand stuff from me. Don't know why I keep improving with you. I just see the button there and I try. Japan is back down. France has expelled our diplomats. Okay. That is not ideal. In any way, shape, or form. We are getting our universities built. What do we do after universities? We can't build opium. I could build a little coal. Let's do like a couple coal mines here. Just like 2. Then probably want to build some more of our tooling workshops. But the problem is they don't actually give them fucking steel. Both those would be good to have. Monument King. Sure, get some prestige. Business of legislation. We will lose some Yangbang strength here. Landed voting will help with this. Losing 6K. I could raise taxes to address it. Mostly it's probably from our fucking tributary status. Maybe if I just start damaging... Well, we don't have enough army to actually stand up to them, and no one likes us right now. God damn it. How many times am I going to click that fucking button? Ottomans have done well, minus the revolt they had. Proud of them. You did good, kid. Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Big Hudson Bay. Strong Mexico this time. Looks like they mostly won the West here. Let's hope they can hold that. I guess some of our laws are taking forever to pass. Is that just me, or is it like it's been... Can I see how long this law has been in discussion for? I think it'd be a really good stat to have, is saying like, oh, this law has been you've been trying to pass this law for 10 fucking years. Also, I'm losing money now. What has happened? Paper shortages. Oh. That's why. That's why. Our market's imploding. Okay, let's build some paper mills. Let's get some fucking independence here. Pins might be a little bit overkill there. Drop 5 of those off. We're going to try to work through this. Whatever way is possible here. It's going to be quite expensive, I think. Bump the paper mills up to the front here. Looks like China's going to win. But they've dealt with the Heavenly Kingdom now. Agitator? Ooh, a homesteading agitator. I like that guy. The Empty house. The death of every one of Beyond Me's main children and the lack of close relatives claiming the throne have left the sickly king's succession uncertain. Nominated Myung Bok Yi as successor. Is this our reformer? Our industrialist reformer? This will be fun. Credit limit is starting to hurt us here. Mostly probably from... goods? Paper. Yeah, paper's expensive. Trying to fix it. Slowly are. 2K interest is not good. There we go. We're making money again for now. If I stop my construction, it probably will get better. I'd rather just kind of tank the losses here. The market's fixed itself. Vesper process. Do more iron here, more steel. Efficiency is always good. Landed voting and newly formed political parties. That means some stuff's going to change here. We'll keep our government the way it is until our election ends. Don't mind getting the agrarians in, because homesteading's going to be a good law for us to pass. No, I do want to make some money back. Let's go ahead and pause construction for a little bit. Let's get out of our debt here before it gets too big. Corn laws. Free trade. Okay. So backward, we have corn laws popping up in our nation. That's fun. 12K diplomatic packs. Hate to see it. Can't really do anything about it. Let's just damage relations with them. Lose Conservative Party support. Alright, here is our election here. Let's throw everybody in. And, okay, well, the Agrarian Party is... I was saying that's the top one here. Let's stop bullshitting the intelligentsia. They've done their part. I want to try to get homesteading here. Ooh. Start with tenant farmers. It's a step in the right direction for you, tenant farmers. Oh, we lost all our support immediately for this. Alright, let's go and start building again. Plot a coup. Let's stop the coup. Just real quick, I have achievements on, right? I do. Had a bad feeling. Lose some coup progress. We'll lose all the other modifiers too. Coup fizzled out. Okay, cool. Haha! Take that, you scoundrels. We will do some bonuses here. Can we get this law? Can I raise more taxes to make this meet? This is tough here. We're suddenly struggling because of our... God, I hate this. I hate having to pay people money for me doing good. But it's so hard to get independent here. Go to banking here. More minting is going to actually probably help us here. We're going to ride the line of debt pretty close. Something we're losing bureaucracy too. Tramp is going to be hurtful here. Not enough qualifications. Okay. Looks like we need better literacy. Let's do condensing engine pump here. Sweetener should have been a move a while back. Do any of you benefit from going to patent stills? Some of you do. Let's do a little patent stills on some of you. What do you want? You want National Guard? We're going to decline that. Crop failures don't help us. Cause without a rebel. You should... Falling in line. keep weakening the Yangban officials here. Oh, this sucks. Ugh. What can we do? 8K spent on paper. Nemesis. Grand Alliance with Sicily. Okay. Guess we just keep building more paper mills. Credit's definitely not helping us here. See, they like to give us support regime, but I kind of regret it. It's making it hard to get free from them. I guess re-roll for it. So that's our chances here. It was a failure. This is a toughie. Good tax transportation, good caps, other stuff. No bread, no freedom. So I need this guy to go away for me to actually do my corn laws. I think once this guy gets of age, this guy dies. Maybe? I could also turn off a little bit. Let's do that. Let's turn off a little bit of my construction. We'll just gimp our construction capacity here a little bit. Just try to make us some fucking profit. From the heart of the sea. Sure, we'll get an admiral. Slowly paying off our debt. Slowly building up our economy here. Not much to do but sit back and build, it feels. Trying to work on getting a little bit free of China. Whatever ways I can by pissing them off. Yeah, economic dependence is going to be kind of critical here. Use one time, that's fine. Are we actually working all of our stuff? Are we still having problems with... Yeah, qualifications are tough, man. Steel mill can't find people. Fertilizer plant can't find people. Paper mill at least is getting some people, but it's... We have to pop. We just got to get the pop to work. Get the success chance here. Per capitalization's fine. Okay. So gotta go down the reform path and gotta go and be repressive here. Eventually. Could go like full commie, maybe. Full commie could help. A modern conservative. He wants to abolish the corn law. Oh, we have an agitator that wants to do homesteading, you say? Well. Laissez-faire, free trade, commercialized agriculture. Sounds like you should get into the party right now. That's going to be massive. Celebrations are in order. We need to also immediately go back to doing higher actual building. Go back to Iron Fist buildings for everybody. We're going to get this law passed here. Paying off our credit. Yes, it was because of the gangbang guys we're not in power there. Here's what we need to do a lot with this guy while he's around here. We have famine. We'll just pay the costs here. For manifesto. Political movement support. get this law passed, and we're going to start trying to get our tax rate down to a reasonable level again. Come on, we need to pass laws faster here. Do I want to cut off some of our... Where are we building right now? We're building in Gwangbok and then Yongso. Okay, let's go ahead and just stop doing our road maintenance on these guys. They are now over their limits here. Gyeonggi, we need to add another railway. Probably add 2 here just for... I'm saying do this immediately. This is going to make everybody happy. What else can we do? We can get rid of isolationism and traditionalism, and this is all going to be really good here. We're going to... So you are unhappy. Okay, he has no strong feelings about this law. What do you want? He wants free trade, laissez-faire, child labor, commercialized agriculture. All those are not a problem for me. Bureaucratic trust permanently sounds great here. Aren't bolstering anybody. I have the excess to really spend it if I want to here. Democratic ring. Let's go into debt again. That's because these guys are pissed off again. Let's get homesteading passed, and then we'll be fine. We'll take the loss here for a little bit. I could do taxes, but any of these things are not smart to tax. So does anyone actually... Can you like me, please? At least one of you like me. Another election cycle. Servers are going to be in power. The duel. Jingle West and Land Reformer. Lose some popularity. Do not want to lose our current guy. Alkakuk is the guy. He's going to lead us to fucking victory here, I guess. Once these guys are happy, and they lose this noble privileges stuff, we'll be fine. No beer, no vote? Well, give them some beer. Media endorsements, okay. Get that dynamic success chime down. Give me this 45-day ticks. That's pretty fast. We like that. Meanwhile, we pay 10K still. This approval would have been probably good to take there, but I don't really mind. When does this tick down? 3 or worse. Damn, I wish they had that at 5 still. What's our current party? Yeah, we're going to just rely very heavily on the guys in power for the market liberals here. We want to go immediately to do... I want to go right to laissez-faire. So let's go to mercantilism here. There's our minting. 2K in terms of interest getting paid. So, where do we go next? Getting romanticism. Let's see. Let's knock out some of the stuff over here. I don't think we want to make a play after that to go, like, dynamite, reinforced concrete. Okay, I think that's fine. We're still... Money's a problem. Kings will be done. Consumption-based taxations. That's a backwards thing. You, my friend, are... a problem. You were good, but now you are. As long as we don't have a ton of crazy support for this, I don't care. to get a lot of the radicals going. Embassy to Kingdom of France. Ooh, society spread is actually really good here. Improved by 50. Let's get the tech spread here. We can accomplish all of our goals without actually breaking free. It's going to be more tough, but we can do it. Yeah, maybe we just don't. We do like a pacifist run here and just build up and go really tall. I think that's what we'll try to do here. We now have a pro-country lobby against Russia. Okay. Great Britain has expelled our diplomats. That's unfortunate. We are pissing off China. Mainly just so I can try to be independent. I want to be your friend, but I want to be like, you know, not giving you money. If that makes sense. Russia's a problem. As is our money again. We're starting to lose out on a lot here. Did we lose our... We did. He's dead. He's fucking dead. They don't like the tenant farmers thing. God damn it, he's dead. Oh, that's a shame. He was our golden boy. I think once we pass this law, we might have to... First of all, I need to put a cut in here. So, we're doing... all right. I don't know. It's tough, because we aren't able to have an actual balanced economy with our current construction capacity, but I need to construct stuff to do well. So it's kind of a catch-22 in that sense. It's going to be good to get the mercantile so we can start actually exporting goods from the market and hopefully making ourselves a little revenue here, where possible. We also need to get more iron. We'll probably have to build some of that. Let's queue up some iron mines here before I forget. We'll do a good 7 of these. So it's challenging, but we're building up, right? All of this is increasing our GDP. We've grown to 8 million. It's not an insane amount, but it's enough for our purposes here. And all we really want to do is focus on building up, going tall, and getting as high of a literacy rate as possible. So we can get the tech that we need to get the laws passed. So we can focus on playing tall and get our stuff done. I think that's what we're going to be doing here. Not going to be building up our army too crazy and just going to be building really tall here in Korea. So for now, I'm Close. We enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Boost Cleaners, as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.